I want to show you how to write a post for the class blog so you can write about what we've been studying and answer specific questions I'll pose as part of your homework. Point your browser to the course website, collegeclassroom.ucsd.edu. Scroll down until you get to the meta list. These are the administrative tools you'll need to manage a WordPress blog, and click on Login. Now I've created a student account that has your set of privileges. It's called the username is a student with password that. All right, click on Login. And this takes you to the dashboard. The dashboard's the back end of a WordPress blog. It's sort of behind the scenes. This is where you have all the tools you'll need to change a blog, see what it looks like, change its appearance, all that sort of thing. Today, we're only going to worry about one thing, which is creating a new blog post. So let's click on Posts and All Posts. And this will bring up a list of all of the posts that you have written. Now, it might be empty at the beginning, but as you add more posts, they'll all show up here. We're going to add a new post. So click on that. And this will take you to the Add New Post screen. Now, there's several important parts of this screen. So now, let's start with the title box. Let's give our post a title. Something that will catch people's attention. Hello world, it's me, a student. And then hit return. So the blog will automatically give you a URL, a web address to your post. You can use that later if you want a link or you want to send this to your friends or something like that. All right, so the next box down, scroll down a bit. There we go. The next box down, this is just your typical text editor box that you might see on all sorts of different applications. If it's not open for you, I would recommend you touch this kitchen sink button so that you get these extra options. Things like changing the size of the text, maybe underlining, changing the text color. It's a good idea to have those. So let's type something. Make up our first post. On the college classroom blog. My thoughts so far. Not much to say about clickers yet. All right, that's a good start. Now, it's a good idea to save your posts regularly. You might lose your connection, you might get distracted, something might happen, your phone might ring. So, to save your post regularly, click over here on Save Draft. This isn't going to publish on the internet yet. This is still just a draft version that only you can see. Now, we want these posts to spark conversations. So it's a good idea to finish a post with a question, something that tells your readers how you'd like them to contribute. So let's see, do you have any thoughts yet? Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's fix up the appearance of our post to make it look more interesting and more useful to the reader. First, let's make this into a title. My thoughts so far. I'm going to pull down the menu and you can experiment here. Heading 2, well, there's heading 3. I think I like heading 2. It's a little bit bigger than the rest of the text. That looks good. Next we'll say, well, but stay tuned. Let's make that italics. Again, just highlight the text you're interested in. You can make it bold. You can change the color with this menu. We'll just leave it like that. Now, one of the most important aspects of writing a blog is linking to related websites. So we'll add a link to the College Classroom. So highlight the text you want to become the link. That is, these are the words that are going to turn blue on the web page when it's live. Notice that this link insert link button suddenly became live. So click on that link and it'll bring up this insert link pop-up screen. Now you can, if you know the website, you know the URL, go ahead, type it in right there. But one, I can't remember them very often, especially if it's a long, complicated one, and I don't want to make any mistakes. So a better idea is to open up a new tab and surf to the place you want to go. College Classroom. Here it is. Copy the address out of the title. Control C. Flick back to the page you're editing and paste it right in there as the URL. Perfect. That's what I want. Now, a title. These are the words that will appear when you mouse over the link. It's a good idea to tell your readers where they're going before they go there. So let's put in the College Classroom. All right. Open a link in a new website or a new window. Yeah, that's good. You should click that. It's a good idea because this keeps your blog post in the reader's browser so that they don't have to click back through their history to find you again. So finally, let's click Add Link. And there it is. It turns out to be blue here in your post. You can always go back and revise things. If you touch the link and click on it, and then you can edit, click on the edit box again, and you can change anything you want. If you really want to get rid of it, you can remove the link with this Remove Link button. We'll leave it there for now. All right, with all that hard work, I think we should save again. All right, looks good. Now, whenever you save in WordPress, it moves the page around so it comes to the top. So we just might have to scroll down a little bit. Don't worry, it's not you, it's just a computer. Okay, good. Sometimes it's nice to add pictures to your post as well, but we'll save that for another video. For now, we'll just work on the text. Okay, let's see how the post is looking in the real world. We're going to hit the preview button up here under the Publish window, on the Publish tab. So hit preview. This should pop up in a new window by itself. There it is. Hello world, it's me, a student. That looks good. Let's see how we're doing here. This post, I have a title, my thoughts so far. There's the italics, the College Classroom. Let's click on that to make sure it worked. Yep, there we go. We opened up in a new tab to the right place. Okay, let's get rid of that. Here we are again. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Italics are in the right place. Everything's fine. All right, looks to me like we're about ready to publish. So go back to the WordPress window. It's important to organize your posts so that you can find what you wrote about certain topics and so that the readers of the blog can find other posts and other posts about the same topics. So what we want to look for are categories and tags. I've heard them described this way. Categories are kind of like chapters in a book. For the College Classroom, we have chapters called announcements, course info, course notes, homework, student posts. That's the chapter where all of your posts are going to appear. So let's say, no, this is not uncategorized. This is a student post. That's the category for the post we're about to write. Tags are keywords for your post. They're the words you'd find in the index of the book. For example, we don't have a whole chapter called How People Learn. It's one of the topics that keeps coming up over and over again. It's the kind of thing you would look in the index. I wonder where they talk about how people learn on this blog. Oh, here's all the places that it happens. So we're going to add some tags. Now you can choose from the most used tags by clicking here. It'll give you a list of what's been used recently. The size of the text tells you how frequently that tag is used. In other words, those are the things we write more and less about. So for the post we just wrote, I think I'm going to say it's about clickers. I mentioned clickers, and clickers is about peer instruction. And let's see, this was really about blogging. So let's write something. Let's make up a new one called WordPress. There. And I'll just add this new tag. All right, that looks good. All right, one last save before we publish. There we go. And let's publish it. All right. Oh, look at that. Post published. Let's go view it. All right, this is live now. This is not the preview window anymore. This is on the internet. Look, collegeclassroom.ucsd.edu and then that long URL. So this is live. Hello world, it's me. There's my link, my thoughts so far. Stay tuned. Do we have any thoughts? If you like it, it's great. If you don't like it, let's just go back and change it. I just backed up one. So let's see. I don't have. I don't. Not much to say about clickers yet. All right, let's say not too much to say about clickers. Yeah, sure. That's what I really meant to say. And instead of publishing, I'm just going to update. There we have it. The post has been updated. Let's just check. You can, I know I like to open this in a new tab. On my computer, that means right-click and then open in a new tab. That looks good to me. Not too much to say about clickers yet, but stay tuned. Okay, that's the one I wanted. What we see here is it's published by a student. That's me. Fantastic. The text, yep, looks good. I got that. The categories, let's see. It's under student posts, and it's tagged with clickers, peer instruction, and WordPress. Correct. Oh, leave a reply. There it is. You want to leave a comment? Sure. Leave it right there. Everything looks good to me. All right. Let's go back to the WordPress dashboard. We're finished here. Time to log out. Head up to the top right corner, mouse over this scroll, and come down to log out. And you're done. Congratulations. You've published your first post. Yeah, okay, it seemed like a lot of steps, but you'll get used to it. A couple of posts from now, you'll be having no problem at all. All right, happy blogging.